introducing people that run so much and sometimes a little hard, but I want to make sure that you guys wrap your arms around Mr. Joseph right here. The memory of Andrew Joseph III is with him when he flies to other states, when they meet people wrapped in grief, when they comfort, when they confront, should I say, believe in the streets, no matter what obstacles they face. They know that their son is leading and protecting. They're still different. Join me in welcoming Andrew Joseph to the stage. My brother.
It's our house. Mic check, sound check, 1, 2. Can you hear me in the back? Y'all not sleeping over there, are you? This is our house. Whose house? Whose house? You gotta say what you got. You gotta let it come out through the front. You gotta project all over the world. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose streets? Who got the power? Who got the power? Who got the power? Power! Just in the air. When I say bring down, you gotta bring down and go who? Power! Bring down! Power! Bring down! Power! Bring down! Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Who got the power? Power! Bring down! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, it's the hardest feeling in the world to have to go to the graveyard to visit your child. It tears you up. And because of police brutality, one encounter, we working for it won't be you that's getting that call at midnight, saying that you need to come identify our body. We're not working only for the people that's out here, but we're working for that seed that's coming through the wound on tomorrow, so they won't have to gather here. Black Lives Matter grassroots 10-year anniversary, live in LA. We making history, y'all. We making history. We gonna be history. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Who got the power? Who got the power? Power! Big down! Power! Big down! Power! 2 times, big down! I say. We're gonna let the mother from Illinois introduce herself. Y'all give her y'all full attention.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmen Bolden Day. I'm the mother of Jelani Day and the president and founder of the Jelani Day Foundation. First, I'd like to thank all of those from around the country who have reached out to me and my family to offer their prayers and support. It means so much to know that Jelani has touched so many lives. I'm here today to represent my son and be his voice. While I want to limit my comments on the active investigation itself, I will say that my family and I do not have any confidence in the Jelani Day Joint Task Force that was formed months after his disappearance in 2021. We are praying daily for justice for my son Jelani. Our hope is that justice prevails and we will all use this as an opportunity to be better and do better for those around us, especially to shed light on missing minority men and women. Every month I'm on a Zoom meeting with the Jelani Day Joint Task Force to discuss updates on the case. Each and every time the task force updates my family and I, it feels like we're being pushed back further for what happened to my son. Jelani did not take off his clothes and his shoes and jump in the Illinois River. Jelani did not place his cell phone, car, clothes, lanyard, wallet, or anything else miles apart from each other like the police want us to believe. In all honesty, I don't believe the task force knew how to investigate the case. From the day that Jelani was first missing, the police did not know what to do, when to do, or how to do it. Nearly 2 years later, my family and I are coming up with plans and are making decisions for them, and that is not right. I miss my son so much. Jelani was a kind-hearted person who always wanted to keep a smile on people's faces. He finished college and was on the road to becoming a doctor in speech pathology. I started the Jelani Day Foundation as a way to honor my son's memory and to keep his legacy alive. We refuse to let Jelani's death be in vain. If we can touch people's lives and do good for them in their time of need, then Jelani's legacy will truly be realized. That's my goal. Thank you for all having me here today. Black Lives Matter Grassroots is 10 years strong, but I know this work and this organization will outlive all of us. Thank you.
We making history out here today, y'all. And I'm about to bring some history on the stage for y'all here today. Needs no introduction. The queen, the mother of the movement. All the way from Miami, the mother of Trayvon Martin. 10 years ago, when that verdict came out and that devil got off, it sparked the movement in all of us. Because Trayvon was all of our sons. And he touched us all. And he changed our life and he changed the world. And we're going to keep on fighting his name, in the name of all of these names, to end qualified immunity, to do away with the secret grand juries, to take the police off the traffic stops in the mental health illness. Let them go somewhere else. We don't need them in our neighborhoods. Park and session for crimes. Whose house? Whose house? Who got the power? Who got the power? Power up, break down. Power up, break down. Power up, 2 times, break down. Put your hands together for the mother of Trayvon Martin.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to say today is a beautiful day. Do you agree with me? Today is a beautiful day because we could have been anywhere else in this world, but we decided to be here celebrating 10 years with Black Lives Matter. So give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all sleep. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, y'all still sleep. Was the sun too hot? It's too hot? Okay, but this day is still a good day. So, my name is Sabrina Fulton, and not only am I Trayvon Martin's mom, I'm also Javaris Fulton's mom. I bring you greetings from Miami, Florida. I definitely had to be here today to celebrate with Black Lives Matter grassroots organization to make sure that we're still standing with them and they're still standing with us. After all this time, we're still standing. So say still standing. We're still standing. People wanted us to give up and go home, but we would refuse to do it. We decided we want to fight for our children. Our children have a right to walk in peace without being followed, chased, profiled, or murdered. Do you agree with me? What about the people in the back? Do y'all agree with me that our children matter? That Black lives still matter? Regardless of what's going on, Black lives still matter. And you have to know that. If I didn't give up and I lost my 17-year-old son, I'm not going to let you give up if you haven't lost anyone. It's difficult for us, but we still keep pushing forward. So if you have not lost a child and you want to give up, imagine how we feel. Imagine how we have to be persistent. Imagine how we have to fight depression. Imagine how we have to fight the justice system. Just imagine that for 1 second, if you were going through what some of these parents go through, what some of these mothers and fathers go through, because the fathers are present as well. We can't leave that out. We know as moms, we do a great deal, right? Shake your head that y'all agree with me. As moms, we do a damn good job, right? But we got to give credit to the dads too. When they're doing what they need to do, we have to give them credit as well. So I just wanted to say, I'm so humbled today by this event and by the amount of people that came out and that people are just still persistent, because that's one of my things that that I talk about all the time is persistence, is staying focused, is keep pushing forward. A lot of people ask me how I do it. I'm going to tell you how I do it. You don't have to ask me anymore. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. I don't have anybody that's giving me any potion and praying over my body and giving me anything for me to grieve. It's God. It's God. It's God. So we got to know that, and we got to know that our children matter, and we got to know that we can't give up. We can't give up. We got to know that we got to vote. We have to vote. So if y'all stay woke, you got to vote. And you have to encourage other people to vote as well. Right? That's right. We have to encourage other people. So we have to encourage one another. So all y'all people out here, I wonder how many of y'all just told the person next to you, hello, how you doing? We don't say that anymore. We got to get back to old school because this world is so wicked. We got so many demons and devils that we fighting that we have to be kind to each other. We all in this fight together, right? We got to be kind to each other. We got to love one another. I don't have to love you to the point that I'm going to bring you to my house and feed you and you sleep in the bed, but I could be kind to you. I could love you from a distance, right? We have to come back together and unify. So, that being said, I'm going to tell y'all what I do in February for Trayvon's birthday. His birthday, anybody know when Trayvon Martin's birthday? Anybody? Nobody knows when Trayvon Martin's birthday. Who said it? Oh, February 5th. It's February 5th. I heard a couple of people say it. I was just kidding. Okay, his birthday was February 5th. Thank you. And as a mom, I celebrate his birth and not his death. Okay? So every year around February 5th, we do a peace walk in Miami. It's hot, just like this. Y'all come to Miami. I can't bring y'all there. I wish I could. But I'm inviting y'all to come to the Peace Walk and Peace Talk. Now, what is the Peace Walk? A Peace Walk is a short distance we walk. And at the end of the Peace Walk, we have different motivational speakers to come out and encourage us. Because that's what we need. We need encouragement for us to keep going. It sends a clear message that Trayvon had a right to walk in peace without being followed, chased, pursued, profiled, or murdered. That's absolutely what it is. And then that's Saturday, and then on Sunday we have a sit-down dinner where we dress all up and look pretty, and the guys look handsome, and we have somebody entertaining us, and that's a fundraiser for the foundation so that we can continue to do the work. Right? So how many of y'all got y'all phones out? Go ahead and take the picture first. Okay, so now what I want y'all to do with their phones, I want y'all to go to the TrayvonMartinFoundation.org. Okay, we have these shirts, we have other shirts, we have hoodies, we have hats, we have books, we have everything. Okay, just support the foundation so I can continue to come out, so we can continue to do the work. And I want to say last, but certainly not least, happy birthday, happy anniversary to Black Lives Matter. Thank you, be blessed.
Ms. Fulton, on behalf of Black Lives Matter, we'd like to give you a small token of our appreciation.
Some flowers, look, all the mothers.
I want everybody to give it up for these women. Continue.
Y'all make some noise.
Every one of these women.
Who's out? Who's out? Who's out? Who got the power? Who got the power? Power! Victor! Power! Victor! Power! 2 times. Yeah, I see.
Wow.
So, on behalf of Black Lives Matter Los Angeles, Black Lives Matter Grassroots, and Long Beach, we are so grateful for y'all. We love you. We want to give you your flowers while you're here. We have nothing but love. That's really it. It's love, and let's end state-sanctioned violence against our people.
The revolution, baby. We televised it ourselves. Who house? I see.
Give it up one more time, y'all. I got a chance to meet each and every one of those mothers of the movement backstage, and it's every single one of them greeted me with a smile. There's a smile, there's a joy in what they're doing right now. So I just think the strength is uncanny to be able to move on or move through, not ever on, something like losing a child to racism and white supremacy, and still be able to give something to your community every single day. We ask too much of our black mothers, but no matter what we ask, they always give it. So I want you guys to make some more noise for them one more time. It's just, it is amazing. You know, I'm gonna introduce one more person, then, I'm gonna get out of here. I know that you guys like looking at me. I'm very handsome. Yeah, you like, see? All right now. The DMs are open, don't play with me. Okay? Don't play with me. I do have one more person to introduce before I hand it off though. Kat Brooks. Inspired by her own lived experience, Kat Brooks has spent her life organizing to bring an end to unjust systems built into the status quo. She serves people in the fight for justice, collaborating with state assembly members to pass transformative legislation around criminal justice reform. Criminal justice reform is one of the most important things that we can discuss, because that is the way that a lot of brothers are taken away from their families, from things that are completely trumped up, and it's a way that they've destroyed the black family. So anyone that's doing that work has my support. Let's welcome Kat to the stage right now.
Hi. What's up, Los Angeles? How y'all feeling? When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives? Black lives? Black lives? Black lives? Yes, they do. My name is Kat Brooks. I am the co-founder and executive director of the Anti-Police Terror Project, based in Oakland, California. I was also a founding member of Black Lives Matter Bay Area. APTP was born out of the movement for justice for Oscar Grant almost 14 years ago. And I hope y'all are enjoying this celebration, because there's a lot to celebrate. There are conversations happening at the mainstream level about incarceration and abolition that would have been virtually impossible just 10 years ago. We are making headway in challenging the fairy tale, the absolute lie that policing keeps us safe around this country and around the world. We are seeing communities and municipalities alike adopt models for non-carceral responses to community crisis, like APTP's Mental Health First in Oakland and Sacramento. Because who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? The only reason our folks engage with the state is because they have been lulled into the lie that the state is the only pathway to safety, creating traumatic cognitive dissonance, because our lived experience painfully demonstrates again and again that this is not true. When we are in crisis and the state intervenes, the crisis is rarely, if ever, addressed or resolved in any meaningful or transformative way. Mainly, and more often, the crisis is exacerbated with violence, incarceration, and death. The only pathway to ending state violence is ending contact between our people and the state, which is why, in addition to today being a celebration, I hope it is a regroup, reset, and reboot. And some of you may not like what I'm about to say, but I come up here to tell the truth. Because some of us have been distracted. Some of us have been caught up in sensationalized supposed scandals and whisper campaigns. Some of us have been launching online attacks against folks we're supposed to consider comrades.
Some of us have allowed the state and the BS to distract us from the work. But you know who's not distracted? You know who's keeping busy while we playing checkers? The state. And they ain't playing checkers, they are playing chess. And that is why they continue to win. By now we are all aware that the number of police murders since the 2020 uprisings has actually increased. And that's not all. The right-wing law and order drumbeat pushback to the defund movement has resulted in national campaigns to eliminate women's rights to control our own bodies, which translates to an all-out assault on reproductive justice access for black women. There are electoral coups of democratically elected progressives happening across the nation. There's the relaunching of the war on drugs, which we know is just a war on us. And as I've already mentioned, they are murdering us at record numbers. So I would humbly suggest to us all that we do not have time to tweet headlines. We better be in meeting rooms, in the streets, and the halls of power, and knocking on doors, and strategizing, and planning, and organizing, and interrupting, because that's what the enemy is doing every second of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year. And unlike us, they don't give a you know what if they don't like each other or who slept with who. They care about winning, about completing their 250-year plan to annihilate us. They are consolidating power across class and issue areas while we silo ourselves off based on reactionary personality clashes and he said, she said. While we are loading Twitter threads, they are loading policy language and bullet chambers. We've been run out of time. So yes, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the beauty of our blackness. Let's celebrate black resistance. Let's celebrate black resilience. Let's celebrate black liberation. But let's also regroup, reboot, and refocus. We have work to do. And the people you tell yourselves and your funders that you are waking up every day to serve are counting on you to actually do it. So free them all, power to the people, mad black love, and thank you for your time and for being here today.
So much. Guys, that's it. Our time together has come to a close. I have to go. But I'm handing it off to people who are going to take care of you guys much better than I can. We have national civil rights activist Portia Queen Miller. I love this sister. She said, make sure you put the Queen in there. Portia Queen Miller from Black Lives Matter Green Grassroots Atlanta. She's here and spinning for you guys. Tenacity, the DJ, is on the ones and twos. Thank you very much for having me. I love you guys. Goodbye.
What's going on, LA? Y'all clap it up for yourselves. And I just want to let you know, my sister is not only the DJ, but we got Tenacity, that DJ. Let's go.